Sadhguru and Yogananda saved my life. At the beginning of this year, I was in a dark place. I was going through some personal situations that triggered a lot of unhealed emotions within me. Lots of anger, lots of frustrations, and lots of, you can say, darkness that I had been holding inside myself was starting to show up in my life. It was overwhelming to say the least. And no matter what I did, the pattern was always repeating, sometimes week in, week out, and sometimes it would just consume me for the whole day. I would just be filled with rage. Before it was not like that because, first of all, I always kept myself busy when I was living in the city. I never had the time for a healing. I never had the time like I do now in my farm, surrounded by nature, to really see what is inside me. Before it was just all about hustling, moving forward in life, working, and keeping myself engaged with entertainments and useless stuff. But now, with the time that I have and with my lifestyle completely different, it is forcing me to heal my shadow self. It's forcing me to let go of those negative samskaras that I've been carrying it from this lifetime and possibly from previous lifetimes and maybe even passed down from my the family DNA. It has been a lot of work, and like I said, I did my best with my own meditation practices of 10 minutes a day before, but I didn't do any sort of drastic improvement in my life. So in February of this year, I came across a podcast that was done by Sadhguru on YouTube. And I know about Sadhguru before, even in 2018, 2019, around that point. But I just kind of dismissed him. Maybe I wasn't ready for his teachings. I thought it's just another going to be some program that's not going to work for me. So I just dismissed it. I didn't really look into it. But February of this year, I was very tired of just getting sucked into this darkness and falling prey to it every single time, especially around the full moon period. It used to be overpowering me, and I would just get lost in it, and it used to suck so much energy out of me. So I was tired of that, and I didn't want this to be repeated anymore. So this master, Sadhguru, he showed up in my life again. And this time, I guess I was more receptive to his teachings. So I watched this Joe Rogan podcast, and immediately I kind of felt like I need to check out his work. So that led me to his book, Inner Engineering. Then I eventually did the program, the Inner Engineering, and got initiated into the Shambhavi Mahamudra practice. And just from one day after initiation, I could see that my energy was just completely shifted. All of a sudden, I had so much control over myself, and also I would say 70% of those negative emotions that I was feeling didn't have power over me anymore. Whenever it used to come, I was able to just brush it off like that. Before I got sucked into it and let it play out. But just after one day after initiation into Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya, I had greater control over myself, and I had much more energy in myself. I used to drink coffee at that time, and after the initiation, even having half cup of coffee would just send me over the edge because I was just vibrating with so much energy. It was amazing. And of course, I was baffled by it. How can this one initiation, after just one practice, help me so much? And I knew right there, right then and there, that Sadhguru is not a joke. He's not playing around. That his teaching is very powerful. So I decided to look into his advanced programs, and I wanted to go to his ashram in India. He has an ashram in Coimbatore. So I enrolled for the advanced program called Bhava Spandana. Once again, it was just mind blowing. I cannot put into words the experience that I had there. It was just a total peace. He just ripped me apart from inside, and he showed me the true essence of what is inside me. Inside and underneath all the pain and the suffering, I saw my true self for the first time. It was overwhelmingly beautiful, and it was just like love and bliss in that experience. I saw the self that I walked into the program die and burn, and I emerged with this new found experience of what it's like to be embraced by that oneness, the feeling of oneness. Although I felt like that in the program, after I came back, those negative emotions surprisingly came back with it. And once again, I got sucked into it, was not fully gone. Luckily, right after the program, a week after that, Sadhguru was in Toronto. I attended his program in person as well. And that's when I feel like he did his magic. Seeing him in person, his presence was something else. Just the way that he looks at you, like it's very powerful. And from that event, he was able to get rid of whatever the negative emotions that was overpowering. He just pulled it out of my system completely. Not only that, this time around, he gave all the participants the tools and the techniques needed to practice after the program ended for 40 days so that you are able to stay in that frequency. And I did that. So this master Sadhguru, he saved my life. And right now I'm in a state where that negative emotion doesn't overpower me anymore. Now and then it comes up, but it just I just do that and it goes away. It doesn't have any power over me. I don't get sucked into it. I'm more at peace with myself. I'm more calm and I'm more centered. And more importantly, I'm more trusting in myself and in God. I am much more confident in the path that is unfolding before me. Like I told you, I'm in a completely different lifestyle, in a different setting, walking on a path that's uncharted. Like rescue animals would just come to me into my life with no prior planning. You know, people in the city, they plan to get a pet, they plan to get a dog, they plan to get a cat. But here in this life form, in this lifestyle that I am, it's almost like things are just assigned to me. I'm being forced to surrender into the flow of life. If I don't surrender, then I suffer. So the only choice that I have is to surrender. There's no escape for me. So it's for some reason, God, the masters, they put me in the situations to completely heal me. It's taking me somewhere. I don't know where it's going to be. The main goal that I want in this lifetime is to achieve liberation or samadhi so that I don't have to reincarnate here anymore. I want to also talk about Yogananda. Like I told you, Yogananda and Sadhguru are my two masters currently who I am practicing their techniques. In February, I also enrolled in Yogananda's course, Self-Realization Fellowship. His techniques complements the teachings of Sadhgurus very well. Sadhguru's teaching is more practical, it works on the energy level. Yogananda's technique helps me to improve my concentration, helps me to gain more space and more peace. Personally, for me, when I bring those two practices together, I can see better results. I know some people say just focus on this one technique, one master, but the way that I see it, you have to pick and choose the techniques that works the best for you. Everyone is unique. Maybe I'm connected to both those masters in some way. With the Yogananda's practice, it's all about self-paced study. There's no, I guess, live master. There's of course help you can get from the other monks, but it's all self-paced with your own initiative. There's no one following up with you to see if you did the lessons or not. It's completely based upon you. His techniques is all about detaching yourself from your mind, from your body, and going deeper into the meditations where you get into the states of breathlessness and eventually withdrawing of all your senses. And the Kriya Yoga itself is not initiated to you at the beginning. You have to go through this process of energizing your body by practicing these techniques and doing this daily meditations every day. And after 8 months, you may get initiated into the Kriya Yoga. So I've been doing hand in hand at the same time. I'm so grateful to the masters, Yogananda and Sadhguru, because they completely changed my life. The negative emotions no longer overpower me. I'm more control of myself and my life, and I'm surrendering to God. I want to make this video because if you're struggling in your life, if you're suffering in life, money is not going to help. Money can buy you certain things in life, but it doesn't give you the eternal happiness. You need to ask yourself deeper questions to self-realize who you are. And for that, you need to go on a path that is well established. Lucky for us, we don't have to go to the Himalayas. We don't have to run to India to know these truths. These masters, they did the work to make it available for us. You can practice it anywhere. All you need is a phone and an internet, and the knowledge is available to you. So if you're suffering in life, if life is not going the way it's meant for you to go, then take it as a sign to take the first step to heal yourself. Check out Sadhguru and check out Yogananda. I'll provide the link to the program below. I'm not affiliated with them. This is not a sales call. This is my personal experience of what has been working for me. And I'm just eager to share it with the world, because if I saw someone who spoke about these things honestly, perhaps I'd have signed up a long time ago. There's lots of fake news circulating online attacking these masters and these teachers. Don't fall prey to that. There's always going to be negativity. There's always going to be dark force trying to pull you down from taking the first step towards healing. Don't waste any more time. Start your healing today. Take the first step by clicking on the links below. Until next time, my friends, be fearless.